Welcome to the best place for all your latest football news. Brought to you by the Football Account. Before we start today's video, I would like to get some feedback from you, so if you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you did not like the video, you can hit the dislike button. But most importantly, please comment below on any tips or ideas you might have for me and things you would like me to improve on. Thanks a lot. Now to the video. In our first story, Mario Mandzukic has signed a one-year contract extension with Serie A champions Juventus to tie him to the club until 2020. In other news, Manchester City have confirmed Gael Clichy, Navas, Willy Caballero and Bakary Sana will leave the club in the summer. In other news, at an annual funeral convention in Spain, the highlight was that you can now be buried in a Santiago Bernabeu coffin, a coffin designed exactly like Real Madrid Stadium. The coffin is aimed at only the die-hard Madrid supporters out there who want to take memories of magical nights at their hallowed stadium to the grave. In other news, Hull City have confirmed that Marco Silva has resigned as head coach following the club's relegation from the Premier League. In other news, David Luiz has revealed he took a pay cut to leave Paris Saint-Germain and return to Chelsea for a second spell at the club. In other news, Willian has dismissed claims he could leave Chelsea amid speculation linking him with a close season move to Manchester United. In other news, Manchester City and Manchester United have joined forces to donate £1 million to the We Love Manchester emergency fund following the recent Manchester attacks. In other news, Wayne Rooney has been left out of England's 25-man squad to face Scotland and France next month. In other news, the Chinese Football Association has introduced its strongest policy to date to curb soaring transfer fees on foreign players amid speculation Diego Costa and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang could move to China. Under the new law, Chinese clubs will have to pay the same amount as the transfer of foreign players into a development fund should they take a transfer loss, which the majority of Chinese Super League clubs reportedly do, effectively doubling the cost of overseas players. In other news, Rajan Angolan has fronted up Roma's new kit launch, suggesting that the Serie A club expect to fend off interest from Chelsea and Milan. In other news, Inter unveiled their new home kit for 2017-18. In other news, Arsenal defender Shkodran Mustafi is a doubt for Saturday's FA Cup final against Chelsea due to suffering from concussion. In other news, former West Ham attacker Dimitri Payet has opted to extend his contract with Marseille, despite only signing for the club in the January transfer window. In other news, Cristiano Ronaldo could become the latest superstar to have criminal charges opened against him over allegations of failing to pay tax on image rights deals. The Real Madrid striker is reported to have failed to stump up around £7 million in tax between 2011 and 2014, according to Spanish radio station Cadena Ser, via AS, and the tax authorities are now weighing up whether they should open a case against the 32-year-old over the claims. In other news, reports in France claim that PSG have made an inquiry to Atletico Madrid over the possibility of signing goalkeeper Jan de Black. Guys, that's all for today. Be sure to like and subscribe for more football news. New video tomorrow as always. Goodbye.